We're doing an auction mock draft. 12 teams, auction, categories. It's going to be a long one. Get yourself some bevos and strap in. Michael Bolton.
Thanks, Josh. It's Michael Bolton here, and it's time for another episode of the Locked On Fantasy Basketball Podcast. Let's get to it.
Let's get to it, indeed.
You are Locked On Fantasy, your daily NBA fantasy podcast. Part of the Locked On Podcast Network, your team every day.
Hello and welcome to the Locked On Fantasy Basketball Podcast, brought to you by Basketball Monster. My name is Josh Lloyd, and if you have any sort of proof of me working on my game, send the video. I'm also the lead fantasy analyst at basketballmonster.com, and thank you for making Locked On Fantasy Basketball your first listen every day. We are free, and we are available on all platforms. We're getting ready for a mocktion? Yeah, that's a fair enough term. We'll call it a mocktion draft. It's an auction draft, it's a category league draft, it's a 12-team auction mock. We'll do that, but Locked On Fantasy Basketball news, there is a new league announced. Best ball is up, draft and stash is up, but there's a new $50 head-to-head category league up as well. There's also a points league up there too. So there are 4 available leagues available for Locked On Fantasy Basketball. QR's on the screen, links in the description. It's linktree/LOFB Bowl. Join up, get into it, be a part of it, I guess. Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. All right, we are going to we're going to do this auction. In order for me to do that, though, first of all, I'll tell you that today's episode is brought to you by FanDuel Sportsbook. The NFL season is here, and FanDuel is making sure that you're ready for kickoff with a can't miss offer. Right now, new customers can bet just $5. And if your bet wins, you get $300 in bonus bets to use right across the app. You can use it for NFL. You can use it for the NBA. You can use it for Major League Baseball playoffs. My Padres clinched yesterday. W for us. You can use it on World Series winners, futures, player props, NBA win totals, same game parlays, whatever it is you want. Put your knowledge to the test with FanDuel. So when you're ready to play, which should be right now, download the FanDuel app now by visiting FanDuel.com to get started. That is FanDuel.com to place your first $5 bet, and don't forget to gamble responsibly. All right, we might just start to get involved with this auction draft now. We'll bring it up on the screen. It is... I'll give you actually just a quick little thing before we start, because I don't want to take too much time up. Normally, you know my strategy. I go with a balanced build in auctions. I often let 50 picks go off the board before I actually get someone on my team. Everyone knows this strategy, and a lot of people will try and mimic it. The effectiveness of that strategy diminishes the more that people do that. And if everyone's pushing the prices of the top guys down because they're easing off of guys, then it does change that calculus. As why it is harder to talk auction content when you're doing preseason stuff, because every single auction becomes different. So we can talk prices for somebody, but it doesn't matter if somebody then goes $10 over on a guy or $15 under on a player, then every other value is adjusted. What I'm going to do in this one to throw the people off in the draft room is I'm going to go stars and scrubs. What it will also do is it means that I won't be bidding on a lot of plays in the mid-ranges. So what I'll do in that section of the draft is I will talk about the values of those guys and how I think they should be valued and where the valuations of players is sitting and whether they're going for cheaper prices or more expensive prices or whatever. So that is what my strategy will be, which is different from usual. Normally, I'm just going to be avoiding all sort of top 15 guys and loading up on 13 players till 12 players ranked between 25 and 75. But that's not what I'm doing in this one, so be aware of that. All right, so we're here. The draft is off. We're running. We're ready to go. I forgot to put my phone on charge, so I better go do that, but I don't have time. Oh, quickly. There we go. We're back in business. We've got 28 seconds to go. Now, these drafts, often at times, I can be a little bit quiet in them because, we're doing an auction. I'm trying to pay attention to what's going on. It does take some time to do that. Let's see how this looks. Let's see how this plays out. All right. Okay. 8 seconds to go. I'm nominating down the back end of this. Everyone is in the room. We'll get going. Wonder who... Yeah. I don't know. The price will be very interesting. It's a standard Yahoo default pricing setting. I'm very interested to see how people get priced here. For example, Jokic sits at an 87 average dollar value. And what happened? Did something happen then? All right. Kawhi Leonard is the first player nominated. I am going to leave that one alone. I'm definitely not interested in that. All right, geez, this is the first auction I've done this season, so we'll see how this goes. I'm not getting involved in the Kawhi Leonard business, like, at all. Kawhi's sitting at, what, $14 at the moment? Okay, fine. I'm just not, in a head-to-head league, I'm just not going to be interested in doing that. So we can leave that one, leave it alone. Not for me. $14 is okay, though. He's obviously worth more than that on a per game basis, but we're not going to be doing that. All right, who's going? Jokic. All right, so I'm going to bid on this because I am trying to go stars and scrubs a little bit here. So this is Jokic, as I just said. I think he's probably like reasonable to go for 80. Current bid is 73. All right, I'll go 74. If I wasn't doing this build, this is not how high I would go for Jokic. So it's up to 76 here. I would be looking in the mid-60s as a reasonable price. I would not be doing this. But, do I go 78? Why did he bid 78? I'll let that go at 78. It's pushing it too far for me. It's just too much. So I've already chickened out of my strategy. I haven't, but I'm just not going to go that high on it. All right. Who are we up to now? Reed Shepherd. All right, this should be like... This would be $1 if it went at the end of the draft, but look, people are already going too high on it, I think. We'll see how people view this one. Is it, what, $4? 3 seconds. I'm going to leave that go. He's up to 4 now. Okay. $4. Intriguing. Yeah, so that's one of those ones. It's definitely a prisoner of the moment type of bid that 2 days ago he wasn't going to get drafted. And maybe in 2 weeks' time, he'll go for $1. Or, had he have gone an hour and a half into this draft, it would have been $2. Is this me? No. All right. It's Wemby. All right, so I'm going to go in on Wemby here. I think that we should be looking at Wembanyama probably as, like, I don't know, not as high as what he went for, as what Jokic went for. He's going for like for $78 on Yahoo on average. I think he's more of a $60. Yeah, look, it's so high, man. I'll put a bid in at 73. This is interesting. Maybe because all these prices are going higher than I thought, people are going more stars and scrubsy here, that I reassess my strategy. Because this is like probably $20, $15 too high. Again, with these strategies, part of the reason that I don't like the stars and scrubs strategy, bloody hell, it's up to $76. Part of the reason I don't like it is that if you're in a situation where it's a bad schedule or just a 1 week injury, you're done. You can't recover that. Variance is not as big of a deal with the high-end guys, but an injury kills you. It sinks you. And yeah, you can grab guys off the waiver wire and last round guys that absolutely blow up, but it doesn't. It's a significantly less safe way of building a team. There can be, like, you can have success in it without question. You can do it. Like as with nearly all strategies, you can have success in lots of different ways. Jalen Green being nominated here, by the way, who I think is maybe going to go undervalued. Maybe I had my strategy. Maybe I just let this play out a little bit. I think Green is probably a $10 player here, maybe 11. What's his Yahoo pricing? It's at 11 average. I might just throw 9 on Jalen Green. It's why auctions are so weird, because, like, imagine someone here is probably going to get Jalen Green as their first player. I'll throw 11. Let's just see. I won't go any higher than this. That doesn't ruin my budget idea of what do you call it? Going stars and scrubs, because this is a scrub. Oh, went up to 12. Tony, you can have him at 12. All right, you can have him for 12. I'm actually okay with that. So, we have had guys go higher than anticipated. Incredibly interesting. Evan Mobley. Now, this is not going to fit into my stars and scrubs type methodology. I think he's like a 29. Yeah, I think $30 is about right. He's already at that mark. We're going to leave that alone. Old mate Tony's already got 3 players done. Mobley up to 33 now from Motorcade. All right, so this is where I like to see sort of the temperature of a room. This is pushing towards Yahoo averages and also pushing towards higher than that. So it's, I don't know, there's no real term for this. Maybe I'll make a term up. It's a hot room, right? On a hot room, the prices are going higher, so your strategy can change a little bit. I like to see players getting dotted around other teams. If I am going to go balanced, it means that then I've got more of that ability to do it. Here's Shea. All right, so Shea average at 79 on Yahoo. Holy crap. I wouldn't spend that. I would spend 60 on him. I'll go up to 70 in this scenario, just trying to, like, can I get Shea and Luka together? Bro, everyone is going really high here. Like these are big prices, man. Wow, 72 for Shea. Yahoo's projected number apparently is 57 on him. I've got him projected not near that. Like, I had him at like 57. Well, not near the price he went for. So that's the Kawhi team gets Shea. Incredibly interesting. Is it my turn to nominate? Not yet. Where the hell am I? No, I'm not even close. Cade Cunningham. All right. I think Cade's got a $60 price tag on Yahoo. I 45 for me. But let's go. I want in this stars and scrubs build to get 2 first round type of players. But everyone is just getting so like overpriced here. Or they're it's a hot room. It's a hot room. There you go. Hot room. Hot room time. Who here likes a hot room? Motorcade. Is Motorcade's called that because he's a Cade Cunningham fan? He's already got Evan Mobley, so he's going for Cade as well. So should I bid him up? I'm at $56 here on Cade, and he's gone to 57. See, it's way too high. No way I'm doing this, but that is part of me trying to play the strategy role, like or the role of a stars and scrubs, but also a little bit of a bidding up by looking at the person's name, which can be a bit of a giveaway at times. At times, not always. But man, this is a definite hot room. That is just, I think that's way too much for Cade. Now, do I want to include Anthony Davis in my guys that I'm going to go for, who's got a price of 57, and I don't view him that way at all? Oh, yuck. I'll chuck some bids out there. Maybe even the idea that I'm throwing bids out might mean that people don't think that I'm going for the balanced scenario. Luka's still available. But yeah, the other, like, maybe do I just go all out to get Luka and Ant Edwards and then build from there? Davis goes for 47. All right, let's throw Luka out. I'll throw 60 on him, and let's just get started. So I don't think that Luka, I don't think that he's going at 74 on Yahoo. I'd maybe spend 60 on him in a normal scenario. But again, the way that I look at these drafts and these valuations is I suppress the prices down. I value a lot more of the mid-round guys beating through volume versus relying on 1 or 2 guys to do it. But I'm going to go all out here to get Luka, and I'm going to get Ant, and then we'll go from there. That's how I'm going to build this team out. Because so Luka only went for 67. That's actually, compared to the way the rest of this room was going, that's actually pretty cheap. Shea, 72. Wemby, 78. Jokic, 78 or 79. Cade went 57. Oh, here goes Ant. All right, so I'm going to grab Ant as well here. I've got him as like a $45-ish player. He's going at 63 on Yahoo. So I'll go to 60 here and build around this. And just show you some different sort of strategies of how we attack this. He's really not... Who saw the Shams breaking news report? Anthony Edwards working on his game. I've always felt that there's a weird push for Anthony Edwards. No matter what he does, whether it's homophobia, send a video, whatever he does, there always seems to be we won't worry about that. We'll just ignore that. And there's random pushes, the face of the league. And he's very much one of those guys who's like we ignore the bad games and we pump up the good ones. Very much that play. So I don't know why that is. I don't know what the situation is, but like that Shams report was so bizarre. It wasn't even a report. It was just like a PR tweet. And I don't really get why that was what he was doing. But I'm getting Ant here. I'm getting him because I want to show that we can do this. And I want to get two guys who are first round players on my team. Ryan Roth is going in on this as well. He does not have a player. No one else. Oh, no, that's not true. The Jokic team has Davis too, so they went with the two studs, and then the Cade and Mobley one, which is not really the two studs. We're still going, Ryan. Leave me alone and let me get Anthony Edwards. Obviously, I'm going well above price here on Edwards, although his Yahoo price is 63, so I'm actually below that still. All right, so I got Edwards for 58. So I think that both Luka and Edwards, based on their Yahoo averages, I got them under. Now, they're still over to me. I would not spend this amount on them. And now I'm in trouble. I've got $75 left for 11 roster spots. That's less than average of 7 per player. Now, I am probably going to do 4 $1 players. So that will mean I've got $70 for 7 picks. So about 10 per player. Now it's Towns. Now I'm not going to be able to bid on Towns. I think he's like a $36 player. I love Mike Brown's lying today was out of control. That like he's going to run a 9.5 to 10-man rotation, he said, which we knew he'd do a little bit more than Tibbs, but he's like, yeah, I love playing my deep players. Look at the way I played Keon Ellis. Yeah, the way that he was one of your better players and you didn't play him. That's a great example, Mike. I'm sure Sacramento fans are going, this guy, is he serious? All right, Towns up to 41. Way better than the price on Yahoo where he sits at 52. Like, this is way more reasonable. I think it's still $4 or $5 more expensive, but I don't mind. Okay, it is fine. I clearly, at this point, have the smallest amount of money left with only $75. This is not my usual strategy, again, as you're aware. I could have taken Giannis, as I was talking about which guys that you can take as first-round players. Giannis could be my other guy. Anyway, it doesn't matter. I've got Ant, I've got Luka. Giannis, to me, is an above $50 player. I'd go to 55, perhaps. But he is going to go more than that. I'm pretty... Should I go 3? Should I go 3 stars? It's pretty outrageous. I don't think it's doable. I don't think you could build a team that makes sense by doing this. But I don't know. No, surely not. I can only bid maximum $65. I could get, imagine I got Giannis at 65 and then I just had 10 $1 players. That's just, you can't do it. You can't win that way. Very certain you can't win that way. Giannis up to $60 now, which his price is projected 60 Yahoo, 70 on average. I've got him as above $50 player. I've got 5 more $40 players, or 4 more $40 players left. And that's not true. I don't have 4 more. I've got 3 more $40 players left after this. Giannis up to 62. So, again, I think the pricing is reasonable. He fits in between where I drafted Luka and where I drafted Ant. He's only $5. Interesting, Cade and Ant went for $1 difference. I obviously pushed Ant's price way up. It looked like he was going to go significantly under Cade, but I also bid the Cade guy up. Alex Sarr. This is an interesting pick as old mate Tony looking for another second-year player. I think Sarr he's going for $9 on Yahoo. I think he's a $10 player. I'll throw 11 on him. I can do $10 per player on average. I don't think I'll go further than that, but I'm a little bit interested. Ooh, Vikan puts it up to 15. straight off the bat. Probably didn't need to do that, man. I reckon you could have got that for 13. So at times, chucking the extra couple of dollars on is fine, right? But me and Tony would $1 and $2 bids, and you threw an extra $3 on. I'm not saying that those $2 are going to matter, but they might. No real need to do that. And that's one of those things where we can talk about valuations of players being what you think is right or wrong or whatever, but we don't know whether they're mistakes or not. I think that sort of just structural, procedural type of mistake is an issue, because you're just looking at it from a the process behind it is wrong. I've got Flag as like a $23 guy. He went for 25. Yahoo's got him at 21. Okay. I'm a little bit higher on him there. That's interesting. That's a reasonable price. Now, again, 7 spots left for me, $10 average. Can I throw a $20 guy in there? Maybe. Trey is going for almost $50. That's too much. That's too much. I wouldn't cross 40 for him. Now, obviously, Vikan disagrees because he just threw 45 on him straight off the bat with no one to challenge it. Which is not one that yeah. Wow, okay. 40. See, no one else even bid on it. That's, again, another process mistake from Vikan. The Alex I one, he added $3 on. Might have got it for 13 instead of 15. Trae Young, who knows? He might have got it for 40 instead of 45. Something go wrong? I don't think so. What do you mean, did something go wrong? No, there's no one else bid on it, mate. You just threw too high of an early bid on it. Like, throwing a bid on early, more than $1 is good, but that was just a mistake. Jim Harden. I think that his Yahoo price at 42 is fine. I'll throw 36 on him. Just I want to get this number going. But to me, he's like a 42, 43 guy. We'll see whether people go to that on him. He's, yeah. $46. This is a good price. It's always interesting to compare prices through drafts, right? Towns went at 41. Davis went at 47. Harden goes for 46. Which is fine, but like, I don't know. I would take Harden. I would pay more for Harden than I would for Davis. And they got him for cheaper. That's good. Tyrese Maxey, he is going to push $40 here. I will not be doing that. I would love to see what happens, and how we compare Maxey to like Trae Young is going to be intriguing. I don't think anyone's going to hit that Trae Young number. That's going to look a little outliery because of the way that Viken bid on him. I'm up to 36 already, so he will push 40. I think he's more of a $32 to $33 guy. I think who I'm going to throw out next, because I just want him off the board, is Embiid. So Viken gets 40 as well here. So he is leaning in. Maxey, Young, and Sarr. He's got 4 players now. So he's sort of doing stars and scrubs, but he's doing second round stars and scrubs with both Maxey and Young, which is a different way to go about it. Whereas I've gone for 2 sort of top 7 guys. Who else has done that? Well, I guess the Cade and Mobley one's a little bit like that. Harden and Towns is a little bit like 2 guys at the turn. LeBron gets nominated. Now, I'm not interested in drafting LeBron really in many scenarios. LeBron is, wow, $40 price on Yahoo. Come on, man. I don't think we're doing that. He's up to 36 already. I wouldn't spend 26 maybe for me is where I'd look at LeBron. Just too much risk. LeBron goes for $35. I said 36. I was wrong. Motorcade ready to nominate. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 players who have not selected anyone yet. So are they all going to be hitting the mid-rounds? Devin Booker. I think this is a $40 guy. Yeah. My price for him is about where it is. What I find interesting is that, another thing with auctions, right? The order in which players are nominated changes the flow of an auction. Now, most people just go to the top of the list and will nominate all the stars, as you can tell. If you did an auction, and I know Kingy did one of these last season where he said you can't nominate any first round guys for the first 25 nominations. And it changes things because people's like, oh, how am I going to spend my money? And then they go, well, they save it. And then some of the other guys go for cheaper prices. It becomes very different. So the order in which guys are nominated change things a lot. What do you go for? 42. Reasonable. In a lot of auctions, you will find one of the top guys in one of the first 5 to 10 nominations go incredibly underpriced. I don't know that we had that in this one. Like, who would you say was underpriced? Luka, maybe, that I got? Of course, it was me, of course. Yeah, I was the best at it. No one's ever done it better. Jamal Murray. I think there is a chance he is undervalued here. Wow, his Yahoo average is $17. That's very clearly insane. This is a $20 player. Oh, 26 someone just chucked on him. Eric, you went hard from 16 up to 25. Twitch getting involved here. This is like a $30 player who is incredibly undervalued. I'll let this slide. That's a good pick. It's a good price. So Twitch is now in business. So that Jamal Murray at 26 is a great foundation for a balanced build. So I'm going to be watching Twitch's team. That is a fantastic... it's my turn to nominate. Let's just throw Embiid out there. Let's see what happens. I'm going to put $5 on him. I just want him off the board, really, because I just want that cash out of there. And $12. Embiid per game is probably going to be $45 to $50. He's going at 20 at the moment on Yahoo. If you want to take that risk on him, do it. Eric bid 14. Has Eric got anyone yet? Where's Eric on this list? No, he hasn't. So Eric's first player is trying to be Embiid. All right. Not that it's that expensive. I'm just not going to do it. It's a head-to-head league. I'm not going to do it. Now, we might find that he's healthy to begin the season. Maybe he is. I'm not sure. But at this point, I'm not banking on that. So he went for $16. All right. First player done for him. So Amen Thompson, here we go. Now we're trying to ride the recent news. I think that Amen's probably a $40 player. His Yahoo price is around 30. He's already going higher than that. Would I throw 30 on him to add into this mix of guys? It's at 35. Do I? I'll throw 35. Just, I don't know. I'd like to get I'd like to get a $20 guy somewhere in there. Obviously, that's not what this is. 38. Woo, $38. $36, Amen Thompson. Okay, so who was that got him? Who was it? Maswab, who's got 3 players now. Giannis, Amen, and LeBron. So he's going to have bad free throws. We know this. So we've still got 2 players now two teams without a player. Ryan and Talk to the Swoosh. Zion. I like getting Zion off the board so we can see how people are spending. I actually think Zion's going to be... it's too high, man. His price is $14 on Yahoo. He's up to 26 now. I'm going to take him for 26. I'm going to have a bid on him for 26. I'm very interested in... I won't do any higher than this, by the way. I think he can smash this number. Well, I got him. All right. 26 for Zion. We're in the Zion Williamson business now. Now my calculus again changes. I have got 10 players left to get. I have got $49 left. That puts me with, if I get, say, 4 $1 guys, it gives me 6 players at 45. So $9 a player. Now it's Josh Giddey, who I think the price for him keeps rising on Yahoo. I think this is a $30 player. I hope these guys bid him higher than this. Oh, Steph hasn't gone yet. Sabonis hasn't gone. So there are a few more expensive guys still available. So we need to get some of this cash off the board. Not that it matters a huge amount for me at this point. So $28 for Josh Giddey. Yep, I think there might be some value in that. Maybe. We're still dealing with a hot room here, by the way. It's still a hot room. Still make that term work. It's a hot room. People as a general rule, I think they go to getting overpriced, meaning we're going to get some really nice values in the mid rounds. We'll see whether that happens or not. Steph should be 40-ish in my mind. You can go up to 40. Now, you can take a couple of bucks off of that for risk factors due to age, injury, the fact that Golden State has nobody on their team. But yeah, like he's pricing up at about the right area. Tony jumping in here to add Steph to Wemby, which is a very good combination. Okay. Twitch. Also, talk to the Swish Josh Giddey. So Ryan, the only guy left now, and we are, I think, about 26 players in. $25 players in we are, and nearly everyone's got someone, which is, again, not something that always happens. So Steph goes for 39. That's, again, relatively reasonable. I think that outside of some of the early overbids, I think on Shea, Wemby, Jokic, probably Davis, Cade, me bidding on Anthony Edwards, I think it's been pretty good. All right, Şengün, how do people view him? Yahoo got him priced at 40. That is too expensive for me. I would love if someone took him for 40. Wow, he almost went for 20. That almost slipped through. And that is also something that often happens in an auction. So Ryan involved here, the only guy that hasn't bid on somebody. So it looks like he wants to build around Şengün. Their team is so weird at the moment, man. That Şengün getting underpriced here, based on what I thought he would. I think that even what I think he's valued, I think he's probably a $30 player. But interesting. So Ryan, that's, again, part of why I do like the balanced approach, is that Ryan waited and got a guy like Şengün, who, again, I'm not as high on as others, but I still think he's gone significantly undervalued here. And he snagged him. And that gives him so much more extra money to play around to just snatch money or snatch players off other people. Like, he can outbid most guys. Kevin Durant is going at about 40. I think that that's a reasonable price for him. We will see if people push him up that high. He's already at 32. So, to me, the balance point here is Towns went 41. Davis went 47. Does Durant hit those numbers? Curry went 39. Does Durant hit that number? He should. He should be able to get close to all of those. He should be up around the Davis-ish mark. Or in terms of value, I wouldn't have paid 47 for Davis, but this could be cheap here for KD, which we'll see. $37 now for Kevin Durant. So remember, Steph went 39. Is he sliding through? No, now he's up to 39. All right, so we're at reasonable pricing. I would go a little higher here. It is interesting that Tyrese Maxey went for 40. Devin Booker went for 42. So these are your guys who are between that 9 to 15 zone in drafts. $40, about that area. But, like, you got Durant at 39, Steph at 39, Towns at 41, and then at 36. Giddey at 28, which I honestly, like, looking back at that, that's bloody cheap, man. Şengün at 26, they are incredibly cheap. Two of the guys that waited the longest got some very good value. Andy Nembhard. I wasn't expecting an Andy Nembhard pull at this point. He's got a $9 price tag. I'm not doing that. I'll throw 4 on him. I'm not going to go too much more than that. Ryan getting him up to 5. I don't know. He hasn't, even in games without Halliburton, he hasn't shown to be this good fantasy contributor. $7 is, it's okay. It's a little too much for me, just because I'm just not fully buying what he's going to do this season. Now up to 7. So Ryan's going to pair that with Şengün. All right. Again, good start to a team. One of the other keys in doing an auction is making sure you, don't run out of money too quickly. Although you can salvage that somewhat by getting a lot of $1 guys, obviously. But the other problem is if you wait too long and then you've got too much money and then you're spending $10 on $1 players and you're running your budget out, but you've missed out on guys and your team is not good enough. Bam Adebayo, Idris. think he's a $25 guy. I won't take... Oh, do I? I'll throw 22 on him. Eric bids... What, is my bid not working? No one responding? I swear to God I pushed that 3 times. Oh, yeah, it is. I'm at 22. I got him. Wow, that everything just completely glitched there. So I got banned for 22. All right. So now we are really in the stars and scrubs weeds. I think 22 for Bam is a reasonable shout from me. I'm okay with that. Got myself a center eligible player. Now we are $1 hunting. Well, not really. I've got $27 left. I've got 9 spots to fill. So 5. Let's do 5. $4 a player I can do for my next 5 players. Not much. But again, I am illustrating a stars and scrubs build. Kobe White here. I think Kobe is going to be undervalued. What did he go for? 17. Oh, not as undervalued as I thought he would be. He's only at 10 on Yahoo, so not as undervalued as I thought. One of the guys I would love to get is Peyton Pritchard, but I know that these guys aren't going to allow me to do that. The Bronco, Jalen Williams. Got the feeling he'll go too high. Be my worry. Wow, his Yahoo price is $40. One to watch here is how he compares to Şengün, how he compares to Steph and KD. He's up to 22 now. Giddey went for 28. Armin went for 36. Looking back at that Zion price, it's too much. I shouldn't have spent that much on Zion. Oh well. Only 25 here for Jalen. I just can't even bid this amount. Again, I thought it's a hot room. So some of the guys that fall through, like these guys, you can get some bargains on some of these players. Giddey already looks a bargain to me. KD and Curry, a little bit bargainish. Even Jalen, who I'm not as high on as others, that's a pretty good price for him. Kobe White's not a bad price. Only 29. Again, thought he would go higher than that. He's $39 price on Yahoo. Well, we're up to 30 now, so we've got a bit of a bidding war going on. Ryan looking to add him. Yeah, he adds him with Nembhard and Şengün. So he's hitting the second, third round guys with Williams and Williams and Şengün. Jalen the Burner Brunson, real risk to be overpriced, but given he's going a little bit later in this draft, it might end up okay. $36 on Yahoo. Holy crap. Absolutely no way. To me, it's like a $22, $23 guy. Oh, so he goes for 23. Next to nominate, Josh Lloyd. Let's get Sabonis out of here. All right, I'll just throw 15 on Sabonis. I'm not going to get him. He's a $50 guy on Yahoo. Holy crap. And no one is spending $50 on him here. Like, I guarantee that. He's up to 20, 25. All right. $50 is an insane price for Sabonis. So it's just, no, I'm just not. Maybe I'd take 25 on him. Maybe 30. Maybe. I'm not going to do it, obviously. 50 is crazy. Are we still in hot room territory? Let's have a look. I think we are. Yeah, we are. Still in a bit of a hot room here. Sabonis pushing up. Always when it's someone you're not interested in, you love to see the price push up because it means that everyone else has less money there's less money in the room and the price of other guys come down. So the Towns guy gets Sabonis and Harden. So he's doing a little stars and scrubsy as well there. 3 guys that you could argue are first-round players. I don't think they are all first-round guys, but you could argue that they are. LaMelo Ball. This is a $30 guy if healthy, but yeah, we don't know that. Nobody does. I wonder if he'll hit the 30. Well, he's already hit it. Eric's already up to 30. That is interesting. He's going at 32 on Yahoo. I wonder how people... Okay, so went exactly for 30. So That's an interesting... Wow. The LaMelo team has Embiid. Now, Embiid is definitely underpriced, right, if he's healthy. LaMelo sort of is, but not a huge amount. That's a big risk on that team. It's a big risk. And then Bronson's price to me is fine. Dyson Daniels. Going at about 24 on Yahoo. That feels relatively reasonable. Already at 18. No Jalen Johnson or Donovan Mitchell gone yet. So Dyson's at $18. Okay. I got Bam for 22, which I'm happy with. I'm going to put Bam into my center position. Put Zion into my power forward position. Put Ant into my small forward. All right. Up to 20 on Dyson. Okay. I'm always happy to see extra money go. Talk to the swoosh, still just one guy, and that's Giddey, who he got at really good value. There are some interesting players still to be nominated, including Jalen Johnson, Chet Holmgren, Jaren Jackson. It's not my bid, no. It's Mark Williams. Oh, hi, Mark. $8 Yahoo price. He's going to go for 20 here, and I think it could still be a bit of a bargain. Look, the max I can bid on someone is 19, by the way. I could bid on him here up to 19 and then just go $1 for the other 8 guys. I won't, but it would be a way to do it. Well, that is cheap, though. $17 is cheap. One of the next guys for me to look at is that if Brandon Miller sits at like $10, I'm going to get him. So I'd like to get more higher priced guys off the board, so there's more of an ability for me to do that for $10 on Brandon Miller. All right, so Viken now has 5 players as well, so he's in actually a worse spot than me money-wise. He's got $16 left. So he's gone stars and scrubs with Maxey Young, Booker, then William Sarflag. What an interesting team that is. Emmanuel quickly up next. So he's got 7 guys left with $16. All right. He's got the most players drafted. What a discrepancy. Viken's got $16 left. Talk to the Swoosh has 172 left. As a general rule, I like to be the last person with $100 left. Because there's still there's so much value still here to grab players and just load up on these $25, $26 guys. There's so much available. Don Mitchell, Jaren Jackson, Jalen Johnson, Chet Holmgren, De'Aaron Fox, Siakam, Hero, not as much. Miles Turner, Franz Wagner, Paulo Banchero, Desmond Bain. How much did Quickly go for there? $13. No one even... 13. And then Matas Buzelis up now. All right, what's Buzelis? I'm interested in Buzelis this season. He's going for 4 on Yahoo. I think this is a $10 guy. I will throw 8 on him. I won't go any more than that because I can't really afford it. Yeah, Tony throws a 9 on him. Theoretically I can, but I won't. I don't want $18 for 8 players. So Tony gets him for 9, which is pretty solid. Pretty solid. Ryan up to nominate. Still, Extreme, who took Davis and Jokic early, has not done anything since. And then the Josh Giddey team with only 1 guy. Here is Chesterfield Holmgren. Where do we view Cheddar? $30 on Yahoo. No, thanks. Maybe 20. All right, get the money out. Let's get the money out. $23 on him. We're still in a hot room environment. How many times can I say hot room to make it stick? It's a bull market. Is that the right term? I think so. It's a hot room. I like that better. Wow, he's up to 26, Chet. Yeah, nah. But I love it. Keep going. Keep bidding, guys. One of the other problems when you go stars and scrubs, again, that's the method I'm doing here, not the method I like to employ, is you can't price enforce. You can't jump in and grab bargains if you see them. You don't have the ability to do it. It just is so limiting. Yeah, I've got 2 top 6, top 7 players maybe. I'm not that, yeah. Leaky Monk. This to me is like a $1 player. I'm very worried about what they're going to do with Monk this season and how they're going to use him. I would not be spending any cash. Oh, no, not a 1. Let's say a $3 player. I'm not going to take him. Malik Monk. I'll just go back to my Zion bid. The Pelicans had media day today. He does look in shape, which is a W. Obviously, the hamstrings are the problems, but in other Pelicans news, Herb Jones and Trey Murphy both ready to go. So that's huge news. Malik Monk goes for $2. Paolo Banchero. Huge chance that he is undervalued. He's always a risk of being undervalued. There's a risk of being overvalued. Like his Yahoo price is $45, which is very clearly silly. But like if he goes at under 20, that's thievery. I can't get him, of course. Could I? Well, could I? I mean, I could. And then get 8 $1 guys. I won't. Ooh, okay. So a few late bids here on Banchero. Still some very interesting players available that I do think that Swoosh is going to pounce on. Like he's going to come in with the Donovan Mitchell, Jalen Johnson, Jaren Jackson trio and get value on him, I think. Paulo got up to 20, 21. That's at a bio territory. If I compare it to my draft, Dyson Daniels territory. All right. So he goes for 21. I like that. It's pretty good. I took Tony's team, who took Wemby at 76. I like what else he's done. Dyson at 20, maybe a bit high. Quickly, Jalen Green, Reed Shepherd, Bazelis. Maybe I don't like it as much. It's fine. It's fine. He's only got 7 guys left to grab, though. Scotland Barnes. Okay, let's just take a look at Barnesy. Probably should be $30. Will people spend up for $30 on him at this point? I don't know. I just chucked 16 on him because I can't do much, but I just wanted to feel like I'm involved. All right, you guys, we've got to push this higher. We've got to push this higher. Come on. What are we doing? We've got to get this. Yeah, all right, 23. That's better. 24. We can go more than that, guys. Again, one of the benefits of waiting. Talk to the Swoosh getting involved. If he can get Giddy under 30 and Barnes under 30, pretty good way to set up, I think. One of the guys I am going to be watching is Brandon Miller for pricing because I might spend the 10 on him. 26 here for Barnesy. Part of when you have a hot room is guys go underpriced, and that's exactly what's happened here, I think. I think Jalen Johnson is going to get underpriced here as well. Well, here he is. He just got nominated. Didn't even notice that. This should be a $33 to $35 player. I think he's going under 30, honestly. I'll throw 19 because I just can't go anymore. Because I would take him for 19 just to blow out my budget, but it's just not going to work, is it? There you go. Ryan takes him for 20. So Talk to the Swoosh can come in here, and again, he probably wants to start making some noise, though. He's got 12 guys left with $172 left. He's going to want to start making some noise. Ryan Roth. 26. All right, we're pushing him up. Good. He should be going over 30. Whether he will or not remains to be seen. $28. That's good value. Oh, yeah, Talk to the Swoosh. Get in there, man. Wow, Jalen Johnson is going for higher than Giddy. Okay. Oh, that's reasonable. It's reasonable. Ooh, all right. These two of the guys that left their money till last, Ryan and Talk to the Swoosh, having a bit of a bidding war here, which can be somewhat of a problem with the balanced build if multiple people are doing it, is you can get into bidding war with the one or two other guys, which takes away some of your advantage. But overall, I think it's still going to be fine. Although now, Jalen is pushing to the area where I think he's appropriately priced. So you're actually not getting the bargain on him. It's not a bad pick to get an appropriately priced player. Like, it's still really good. And he goes for 32. But it's not like wow, I got him for $23. Like the Jamal Murray one, I think for Twitch at 26 is pretty good value. And he also got Curry and Durant, so he actually did pretty well there. He goes Don Mitchell, who again should be the mid-30s. His Yahoo price is 36. I don't know that we're going to see anyone get to above 35 anymore. This is probably the last chance at that, of anyone being a $35 player. And I wouldn't hate it if someone took 35 on Don. But it's probably the last guy that's going to get to that, if anyone does at all. Like even Sabonis didn't get to that. He only got to 34. Again, priced at 50 on Yahoo. Wow, so Don is, yeah, okay, slowing a little bit here, $30. Wow, okay. Guys, you've got a lot of money. Like, talk to Swish. You've got money. Like, just take him at 35 and get him. 31 only. Wow, that's pretty good. That's pretty... Oh, I'm on the clock, am I? Let's see how people view De'Aaron Fox. I'll just throw De'Aaron Fox out there. I'm not going to get him. I'm not as high on him as what others are for this season. He's a projected 37 on Yahoo, but people are underpricing that. They're going at 30. I think he's less than that. I don't have him as a second round player. I don't even have him as a third round guy, to be honest. I'm a little worried about how it all works in San Antonio. I'm a little concerned. He, over the last 25 games of the last season, averaged under 19 points a game. So, which, again, you should be somewhat concerned about that. Plus, Vassell, Harper, Castle. Wemby, obviously. But this... Ooh, okay, that almost slid through at a decent enough price. There's still a lot available here, man. Like Jaren, Derek White, Jaylen Brown, Siakam. My man Vooch should go for about -4, I'd say. Walker Kessler. Don't really know how to view this one. $12 on Yahoo? Okay. 10 to 15 is... Oh, I'll throw 6 on him if no one else is going to get involved here. Eric at 7. Cade at 8. He should be double digits. There is the Utah tax you've got to pay because they're going to be bad. Whether he sits games, I'm pretty sure he will. But they also might be just so bad it doesn't matter. That he can play and it's fine. Oh, so he hit the double digits now. We're at 10 for Walker Kessler. One of the next ones also to consider, which I'm not nominating obviously, is going to be Trey Murphy, considering he has been cleared for camp. I wonder how that impacts how people view him. So the Walker Kessler got added to the Jokic and Davis team as the big fella just goes for all big fellas. Desi Bane. Again, one of those players that I'm down on compared to others. I just worry about where he fits in the offensive hierarchy in Orlando compared to where it was in Memphis. It's like a $25 projection on Yahoo. Wow, is he going to go for $15 here? So Eric just threw $15 on him as the nominee. Oh, sorry, no, that's not true. Talk to the Swoosh, chucked him out there. Eric went 15 and won him for 15. For that, that's fine. I like that for Bane. Denny Avdia. Only 18 on Yahoo. I think he's a $25 player. I'll throw 16 there. I don't have the money for that, nor the facilities to really get involved here in Denny. But I might as well. I'll throw 19. If I win it, then I'm cooked. But I think it's good value still. All right, now we're into the 20s. Let everyone else start to take it. $22 for Denny Avdia, still going. Okay. That is 49 picks in. We're about a third of the way through. We're looking for time. Oh, almost an hour. The rest of the draft doesn't take as long, thankfully. Okay. Austin Revo Reeves. Someone who has a distinct possibility of being very much underrated. $15 pricing on Yahoo. Crazy. He should be 25. Again, I'll max out. I won't max out. I'll go up to 15 on him. I'll go to 16 on him. These are some real value plays in the middle here. We'll see if he pushes to 20. He's at 19 now. But this is, again, talk to the swoosh. If I was in his spot, I would 100% be in on this. Yeah, thank you. Talk to the swoosh. You've got to get in on this. You've got so much money left. $141. The next highest is 115. You can outbid anyone. I don't know what his actual plan is here. He might, I don't know. There's still guys he can get, obviously. But $21 on Austin Reeves. Good pick from you, Tony, who you've only got 6 guys left with $45. So you're about $9 a player. A bit more, actually, because you'll have your $1 in there. But Tony has filled out all of his starting spots. He has now got 3 flexes and 3 benches to go. All right, Asar Thompson. Very underpriced on Yahoo. Probably close to a $15 to $20 player in real life. Or not in real life, in how I value guys. Versus going at 6 or 7 on Yahoo. I'll put him on 8. What are we doing now? I'll let $8 go through. Again, will handicap me, but I don't care. That's Tony. I'm gonna ask you to stop that. All right, Ryan at 10. Guys that have got a lot of money. We are getting to the stage. We're not there. But talk to the swoosh. We're getting to the stage, my guy. I know you can't hear me. Where you may have left it too late. You may have. Not quite yet, but you may have. Again, it's going to really... What happens in the next 20 picks is going to determine how Talk to the Swoosh's draft has gone. He's set up perfectly. We're getting a little risky. Tony gets Asar for 11. Good pricing. Now Tony's got 5 guys left at $34 remaining. So if you're going to go 3 $1 guys, that's 2 players, $15 each, after getting Wemby at an overpriced 76. Not bad. Although he did spend the 4 on Reed. Ryan, who are you nominating? Here we go. Now this is, I think, a key indicator, Pascal Siakam, as to how some of these other players play out. I think that Siakam we're looking at as a $21, $22 guy. And I think there's a chance he goes there. I think if he went 30 spots earlier, he would go for $30. But the pricing, are we still a hot room here? Are we still in a hot room? Yeah, we're still in a hot room. Talk to the swoosh is in here. So he's, okay. So one of the guys, again, I thought that he might be saving some money for. The 2 people I'm really the most interested in here are probably Tony's team and Talk to the Swoosh's team. And I'm also the team with just the 3 big men. I'm very interested to see how that plays out. Siakam's up to 20 now. Okay, so we got there. We got it to 20. That's good. It gets money out of the room. $28 pricing on Yahoo for him. All right. Obviously, I haven't bid on anyone for a while because I can't. I've only taken 4 players. Siakam up to 22. I do regret that Zion pick a little bit at the moment, even though I think he could beat that number very easily. I just didn't need to spend that much on him. Oh well. Siakam at 23. Okay. Now, let's have a look. Winding it down, Burke Topal. I'm going to cut this nomination time down, by the way. It's taking too long. Jaren Jackson Jr. Should be close to 30. Won't go for that much. Should, won't. All right, people are bidding him up here. Good. Let's get it going. I'm involved, but I'm not, I'm just here for the party. I'm not going to get him. All right, he's already out of my price range. By the way, that Talk to the Swoosh, who I thought should be in on Siakam, did not get him. So we are still now in that spot where where is he spending his money? Ryan taking Jaren all the way up to 28. Burke up to 29. A bidding war on Jaren Jackson. I think he's at value now. So in a hot room, you would hope to go undervalue. Ryan's going to get him for 30 as his 5th player. I like what he did on Avdia. I like what he did on Şengün. I didn't like his Jalen pick. I didn't love his Nembhard pick. And the Jaren one is a little hot at this point. So he gets him for $30 dues. Extreme. Who are we nominating? I'm going to throw Hero into the queue. Jalen, the passport legend Duran. Probably a $10 guy. Probably 10. He's up to 7. I'm considering it, but I probably won't. I am also considering throwing out Kyrie at $1, but I don't want Kyrie at $1, but I would like someone to bid him up to 6 or 7. Again, didn't mean that. Sorry, kids. All right, so he's at 10 now, Duran, for Burke Topal. Up to 11. Interesting. 12. I think we're going too high on Jalen Duran now. I think we maybe misremembering who he is. Also, Brandon Miller is my dream of getting him for $10 still alive. I don't know that it'll happen, but I'm incredibly interested in it. I would like to not nominate him. Did I just not put him in my queue? I swear to God, I just put him in my queue. Where'd he go? There we go. Maswab. Josh the Hitman Hart. What numbers are we looking at here? Wow, $18 on Yahoo. No, thank you. $10 max here for me. I'll throw 4 on him. I wonder, there is a possibility that the pendulum on Hart swings too far in the wrong direction. Now, obviously, I'm driving a lot of the hate on Josh Hart in terms of how overrated he is on some sites, but there is a chance that it swings too far. Not at the, we're at $8, reasonable, right? It's reasonable pricing, but it could afford still to go. Yeah, it could afford to go higher than that. I don't want him there, but it could have gone higher than that. So $8 is pretty good. Still hot rooming? Yeah, we are. Jaylen Brown. All right, now overpriced at $30. 20, I think 18 is a reasonable price for him. Again, given his limitations, but given the risk associated with him maybe not playing much this season, or maybe playing less than you think. I know there was a report that nobody's ever recovered the way that Jason Tatum has, and he might make it around at the end of the season. I'll believe it when I see it, right? I don't care. And I guess the thought is that people are like, well, they'll make sure they keep playing because then Tatum will come back for a push. I just don't think they're going to be able to do that. They also, again, traded away Drew Holiday, Porzingis, Horford's gone, Tatum's out. Like, they're not going to be that good. I just can't see that being the case. $20 now, $19 for Jaylen Brown. That's, I think, bang on. I think that's right. I think that's the right area. Viken, who went hard early, has been very quiet. Now he is nominating Jordan Poole, who is only $11 on Yahoo. I'll take 11. I won't get him for 11. But to me, he's like a $15, $16 player. Pretty easily. I will not spend that on him. I want to get like... Okay, so I'll go 4 $1 players. Let's recalibrate where I'm at. 4 $1 players puts me at $23. Which means I've got $5 for $23. Sorry, 5 players for $23, which means, yeah, $4 to $5 is what I'm going for on players. So Poole went for 13. All right, me nominate. Let's throw Franz Wagner out there. Put 10 on Wagner. Again, I just want more of that money off the board. So some of the guys that I may be targeting, Peyton Pritchard, maybe Jimmy Butler, Miles Turner, Brandon Miller. The more money that's gone, hopefully the easier it is for me to acquire them. $16 for Wagner. I think he's like a $20 player. Yahoo's got him at 26. But I think we're going to see, given, again, the hotness of this room, that he's going to price in at about the right spot. So, guys, we went a little bit under. Again, hot room. Is it catching on yet? Probably. Franz at 17. Way under the Yahoo pricing, which, again, is too high. So it comes in more of at a reasonable area. Now, to me, Miles Turner, who's priced at 17, is way too low on Yahoo. He's started out incredibly expensive, though, for like an initial bid. He's a $20 player, I think, overall. The hot room should push it down a little bit, but he's already at 20 now. So that's interesting. That is interesting. By the way, talk to the swoosh. You are in actual real trouble now. You are getting... Maybe I will be wrong at the end of this, but you are in significant trouble. Is he dropped out? Is he not even in the room anymore? Is that what's happening? But I've seen him bidding. It says he's white on that list. That could be very annoying for this auction if someone left this. I will forever hate you if you have dropped out. So Miles Turner's up to $25 now. Did this guy seriously drop out? That's so frustrating if that's the case. Miles Turner goes for $25. All right, so it's his turn to nominate. If he doesn't nominate, it's going to be so annoying because it does really create a problem in the auction. He was set up so perfectly to do this. And he was bidding on guys. I don't know. No, he's back. All right, I take it back. Talk to the swoosh. You're back in business. Tyler Hero nominated. Hero would be a $30 player to me if he wasn't hurt, but now he's more of a $20 guy, $15 guy. Talk to the swoosh trying to get in on this one as well. All right, so he's involved. Let's go. Could this be his third player? We are, again, I'm so intrigued by his team because it is a fine line. It is a tough line to go. I will probably do another auction at some point and try to build it, but we'll see. I wanted to do this differently because everybody knows what my strategy is, and I just wanted to throw it a little bit differently to see how people approach things. Hero at 16, and that's my swab. And again, Talk to the Swoosh does not get him. Okay. We are, yeah. Old mate Viken has got $16 left still. Trey Murphy. Trey is in a huge zone of being maybe overpriced. Maybe. I think like he's going at 20 on Yahoo. It is a hot room. It should be, he's already at 21, 22. Jesus. Okay. Big risk here. 22 for Trey Murphy. $24. Wow. Okay. Eric. Eric's team has Embiid and Ball on it. Not too much in terms of injuries otherwise. 26. Jesus Christ. We are getting expensive here. Josh Giddey went for 28, by the way. To have a guy this late in the draft go so high above my expectation is just... It's not what I would expect. Franz Wagner went for $17. Trey Murphy went for 26. Very interesting. Just a complete wild card sort of pricing. Huh. Paolo went for $21. Tony Coolcoach. You've only got 5 guys left, man. What are you going to throw out there? Cameron Thomas. Not going to lie. Not going to be that interested in this one. He's like a $1 guy for me. I think he'll go 4 or 5. Oh, he's at 6 now. Yeah, I won't be investing my precious dollary dues into this one. $6, $7. Jesus Christ. You guys need to settle down. $7. Let's do some comparisons in the room. Bozales went for 9. Okay. How many other single digits do we have? Monk for 2. Shepherd for 4. Again, Shepherd at 4, too high. Cam went for 8. That's more than Nembhard, which, okay, whatever. But like, 8 for Cam Thomas? Not many other single digit prices that have happened. None, in fact. Zach Edey. I would love to get Zach Edey. I'm pretty sure I won't. I think he's at least a $10 guy. Wow, he's already up to 10. Eric just going hard. Look, that is Eric. Eric, I get it. He is a $10 player. He was bid at $2. You have no idea. That is crazy. That is, again, I don't know if Edey's going to be ready or what he's going to play like. I value him more than $10. That is bad process. It's terrible process. There's not that much money left in the room to, like, you could have cost yourself $7 there. It's really silly. Zubac starts at 11. Goes up to 12 here. Price at 27 on you. Jesus Christ. No, thank you. He's like a $15 guy. He's at 13 now. Took to the swoosh getting involved. My guy, you've got to start. Like, he is in real strife. I would say. I would say he. I don't want to fat lady it just yet, but he might be cooked. He might be actually cooked here. We'll see. But yeah, I'm not loving that team. Zubats goes for 15. So he did get it. Or he got his third player. Yeah. Which, Zubats are $15. Don't get me wrong. It's pretty good, right? I do like that. But yeah. I'd be a little concerned. Although, I need to start filling up some other roster spots soon. And again, I will do that. I'm guessing Ja Morant's still available. Could I sneak him through on a cheaper price? I'm looking for $5 guys. So who do I get at those players? Kamara? Hartenstein? Beal? Wiggins? Derek White? Up to 10 already. Okay. Probably should be like a $25 guy. People have got the money. Again, this is talk to the swoosh. You should be throwing $20 on Derek White. Thank you. I know I'm being overly harsh. I like to pick a main character in drafts to talk about, but he is the guy here. Twitch probably starts to need to do something soon as well. All right, took to swoosh. Really, he is going in on Derek White. Okay, so he is spending some money. Ryan, also one of the guys who had money left over, but he sort of narrowed himself back down, only $60 available. So he's not really one of those guys anymore. So talk to the swoosh, the only person with $100 left. So anyone he wants, he realistically can get. Is 24 on Derek White reasonable? Yeah-ish. I would love talk to the swoosh to take guys, again, for my own personal benefit, to just take money off the board so he can't outbid me. All right, so now he didn't end up getting him. Holy crap. All right, Derek White goes to Ryan, who now, after starting slowly, is filling out this roster with good value on Şengün. Turner, maybe not so good. Jackson, yeah, all right, paid a premium there. Avdia, pretty good. A mixed bag, I think, overall there. Jim Butler, the third. James is priced only at $17. If I could get Jimmy under 17 in a hot room, I would. Josh, hot room Lloyd. I'll save. I wish I could remember the guy's name. I think his name is Vivek, who always puts comments in the chat, and he always will say some stupid phrase that I say, and just that's my nickname for the day. So I'm going to save you the trouble, Vivek. Josh, hot room Lloyd. Done. Jim Butler, up to 14 now. Very intrigued on some of these pricings coming up. Somebody is going to go incredibly cheap. Jim up to 17 now. All right, so people are panicking a little bit, maybe? Thinking, oh, Jimmy's going too cheap. $17 is fine for him. Ooh, 18. Talk to the swoosh. It's you. Someone outbid him. All right, so talk to the swoosh gets his fourth guy, Jimmy Butler, at $18. Good pricing. Maybe he can resurrect this. Maybe he's not done. I'm a little concerned for how this team looks. Demetrius Morant. All right. How Yeah, like this is probably a $30 guy that will probably go for 20. But obviously incredible risk. There is a huge chance of an underprice here as well, but I'm probably not going to be set up to take advantage of it. I will not go higher than that. That's at 16. I hope somebody else does. Yeah, talk to the swoosh. All right, let's go, my guy. You're in. Twitch. He does need to grab somebody else here. Another point guard is an interesting look. So he gets him for $20. Okay. That seems okay. Darius Garland. Injury is the concern. Yahoo's got him at $7. That's his average price. There's something smelly about that. That's crazy. His projected price is 18, which is probably about right. What can I go up to? A maximum of 19. I won't. I won't. Or will I? No, I won't. I could, but I won't. Because if I do, then I'm 8 players, $14. I don't want that. I'm very intrigued to see Brandon Miller's price. The other one that's going to be intriguing is Pritchard, Pirtle, and Anunoby. Some very intriguing players. Garland up to $17, $16. Who got him? Extreme. Viken taking Hartenstein. Now, this is one that I would hope to get for $4 or $5. I'll throw 4 on him. Tony threw 4 on him immediately. Cade got him for 5. I'll go for 6. I don't. Oh, I could go higher. I got him priced at like 14. I don't want 8 on him though. I'll leave that. Up to $8. I'll leave him at 8. It is my nomination, and I will not be nominating Miller because I want more money off the board. I'm going to throw Zach LaVine out there. I want some cash out of here. A little bit more cash out of here that helps me longer term. LaVine to me is like he's going for 12. I would go under 10 on him. Someone could maybe do a bit of a bidding fight with Talk to the Swoosh. If he is in on this, which it looks like he is, I would, but he has shown he will pull out of stuff, giggity, pretty quickly. I would, because he's got the cash, you want to sort of whittle him down somewhat. But he is a risky one given how he has pulled out of so many bids that I thought he'd just go the extra $1 on to get. 14 on Zach LaVine. I wouldn't have spent that on him, honestly. But it's not bad. I like that he's off the board. The Porzingis one is going to be very intriguing when that happens. So is Paul George. Could I get Paul George on my team? Well, here goes Porzingis. We're up to 10 already. Okay. I think this is like a $20 player. Will people have the balls to do it? I guess maybe. They're at 13 already. Wow, a bit of a Porzingis bidding war here. Talk to the Swoosh is in on this. Musab. He's got 15 on him. Tony comes in at 17. Tony's team, this is his last starter. And he can go up to 23. And then he can get one. Tony, I do it, man. And then have $1 on your bench. So Swoosh got him for 18. Okay. All right. I like it. A Butler Porzingis combo. Not one you want to feel super good about. Health-wise. Viken, what's going on, man? Wow, Viken can only go to a max bid of $3. 6 players left, $8 total. He's in strife. Like he's $1ing it now. Oh, here we go. Brandon Miller. Talk to the swoosh. This is who you wanted. This is who I wanted. I mainly, I don't think I'm going to get him, but if I can get $10 on him, I will do it. Eric, can you stop? Why are you doing this, Eric? What? Why? Now, again, it would have gone this, but there's just no point to do that. Wow. Up to 18, 17. People are going hard here. All right. I thought maybe he'd slide through. I guess not. I think he's like a $25 guy minimum. Interesting. So people were waiting on this one. Intriguing. Wow, Brandon Miller goes for 20. Same price as Morant, more than Porzingis. Porzingis. Why do I call him that? Porzingis. Okay. Didn't think that would happen. But all right, I'm happy that it did. Okay. Eric, are you going to nominate someone for too much money? Bro, why? $13 immediately on Julius Randle. Like, what is the? What are you trying to do? Julius Randle's average price on Yahoo is 11. Now, I think he's worth more than that, but why would you? Why? What again? What is the purpose of this? He's probably Cade's beat him to 14, but I don't get this. $14 for Randle. Pretty reasonable. That was Motorcade who got him, who's got 7 players left. So the most amount of money left is 90, followed by 54 for Ohio Mark and 52 for Eric. Eric's still got a lot of money left for 5 spots. Brook Lopez, that's a $0 bid. What are we doing? Surely no one adds $1. If anyone adds $1 onto this, you've wasted $1. I don't understand this. What is happening? Tony, you actually don't have that many roster spots left. What the hell was that? All right, good for you, Tone. Don't really understand it. Kal-El Ware, Superman. I'm getting more and more of the opinion that Ware will not start for Miami, that it'll be Jovic instead. Which doesn't mean that he's got no value. It just means that he's got less value. Ware's like a $7 guy, $6 guy, which is where he's at currently. Again, reasonable price. Swoosh, you're going to get him there at that price. You've got the money to do that. Well, Eric comes in with 8. You should have just chucked 30 on him, Eric. Swoosh goes to 9. Okay, so Swoosh got the extra money, going a little bit higher to get somebody that he wants, obviously. He can outbid anybody. Eric, though, no, Eric will not be stopped. Eric's actually got a lot of money left. $52 for 5 spots. That's a lot. He's going to get him for 10? It's too much. But if there's one thing that Eric loves doing is spending too much on players. Eric, you're my new number one enemy. Not an enemy, but someone that I can pick on. Or, sorry, let me rephrase. Focus on. All right, we are halfway through this thing. Halfway. Don't worry. This will start to go a lot quicker. I hope. Ryan. Oh, it's Vooch. $15, $17. I will definitely throw 10 on Vooch. And I probably won't throw any more. So again, I can max out at 19. I will not do that. $15. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. Who? Yeah, let's throw Anunoby in the queue. Let's throw Jarrett Allen in the queue. I don't want Allen at all. Burke Tapal, who are you nominating, my guy? You've got 6 players left. $23. Scooter. this is like a $3 or $4 spot here. Which, for 3, I will try it. Oh, my sub going to 4, huh? I think I'll leave that. Every dollar is precious. So Scoot goes 4, Reed Shepherd goes 4. The only $1 guy that's actually gone is Brook Lopez. Which, because he probably should be undrafted. Ooh, here we go, the bucket. John Kuminga. Really hard to have any sort of real idea of his value, considering who the hell does he play for? He's not signed anywhere yet. Yeah, it's hard to be really excited about anything, yeah? I'm like a $1 guy. What did he go for? $4. Eric again. Of course it was Eric. Eric loves an overspend. Eric's got $38 left for 3 spots. I wonder how he approaches it. I believe that you should always have you've got to have at least one droppable guy on your team. Because that's, for streaming. If he spends 12 on the other 3 guys, that's a misuse of funds. Lauri Markkanen. Yahoo's got him at 18. I would not spend that. 14, maybe? We're at 13 now. Eric goes from 2 to 12. Eric! What on earth is happening? Now, I know, he's in it. Again, he's got 2 spots left. I would spend one of those spots for $1. So I'd be looking for a $25 player, which doesn't really exist at this point. So I think that even though he has overspent on guys, I think Eric has mismanaged the build of his team through some of these weird bids. Jakob Poeltl, who is probably he's not a $25 player, but him and OG are probably the closest to that. If I get him for 10, I'll be very happy. I don't think that I will. I'm not going to go Swoosh coming in for 12. He can obviously outbid us. Ooh, he's taking it up. I'm not going higher than this. So Poeltl goes for 15, which I think is some very, very strong value. I couldn't get in on it. Another downside of this strategy. But somebody, Maswab, got a good value. DeMar DeRozan, not interested here at all. Not really keen, but I'm always going to look at the price. I've got him as like a $4 guy. Yahoo's got him as 9. I think he's if I was spent 6 or 7 on him, I'd be okay. 6, 7. Again, I am not doing this deliberately. I'm so sorry. Is it worth me throwing more on him? Maybe. $7, $8. A high mark. Oh, a bit more here. That's good. $10? All right, cool. Good. $11 for a high mark. For DeRozan. Okay. Next to nominate, Josh Lloyd. Let's throw Jarrett Allen out there. Very intrigued on Eric's strategy. 2 players left, $26 left. What does he do? I am not taking Jarrett Allen in almost any situation here. I think he's going to go for over 10. I would go under 10. He's up to 8 already, which is fine. Swoosh. He's at 10 now. All right, I think we're getting to the overpriced stage for Jarrett Allen. Yahoo projected $18 is craziness. 11 here for Jarrett. Zubats went for 15. But then you look at like Edie and Ware going for 10 each from old mate Moneybags Eric. So Tony got him for 12. Tony's got $13 left for 2 players. Again, I will be critical if somebody, although he's got Reed Shepherd, who's a droppable guy, so that's fair. Like, if you max out your money without at least having one $1 guy, I will be critical of your team. The only way around that is if you've got, now maybe I could say that for Eric, is he's got Zach Edey he can throw into his IL to enable the streaming spot to open up that way. So that is a way to go around it. So maybe I was being a little bit harsh on Moneybag Eric's. Moneybags Eric. But he does also, he's got Embiid too and Ball. Paul George. Now, he should go for 15. Will he or not? I don't know. I'll throw $2 on Paul George because if someone's not going to take him, I will do that. I'm still looking at about $4 or $5 per player. I'll go up to 6 on Georgie, then I'll slow it down. There's Van Vliet. I hope nobody nominates him. Swoosh coming in at $8 here on George. It has been a very long time between drinks since when I got banned for $22. That is a long time ago. George up to 10. That really does have upside appeal. $11. Ooh. 13 now. Oh, a bidding war on Paul George is not what I expected between Twitch and Talk to the Swoosh. Now, Twitch only has $38 left for 7 players. Swoosh has 90 left for 8, and Twitch got him for 13. Now, we're still running into that problem here a little bit with Swoosh. If I was him, I'd be so hard into OG Anunoby. I'd be incredibly hard for OG. Let's see what happens. It's Swoosh nominating. Last time I think he nominated someone, he was bidding up on them and didn't take them. Why do I care? 2 players with 2 spots left, by the way. Eric and Tony Coolcoach. Ingram. Brando Ingram. Eric, the $10 bid. What? What is going on with this guy? Which, again, for Ingram, he's $7 price on Yahoo. All right, I think he's probably worth more than that, but there's a lot of risk associated with it. But Eric just, he's Eric, I think you can put Edey and Embiid in your IL slot and use that as your streaming, but I think you've mismanaged the money somewhat. All right, going all in on Ingram, though, is crazy. Is Swoosh going to bow out again here and be beholden to value? He is. Eric. So Eric's got 1 spot left for $10. So I know what he's going to do. He's just going to bid $10 on someone on his next nomination. Which, again, if he didn't have a ready-made IL guy in Edey, I would be more critical of it. I suppose he's also got Monk as a $2. So maybe Eric, I'll take it back. You got Monk as a $2 streamable player. I take it back. My bad. Still think you've mismanaged some of the bidding process. Ooh, Peyton Pritchard. Here, he threw 10 on him immediately because he wanted him. Now, Pritchard is, I think, worth more than this. He's only a $6 player on Yahoo. I will not be able to acquire him here as much as I would like to. I hope that people push Pritchard to $20. I don't think they will. Swoosh going to 14 on him. Okay. Swoosh gets him. All right, Swoosh. Recalibration for you. 7 spots, $76. $11 a player, basically. Not sure you're going to find enough guys worth that. I think you might have just missed it a little there. I think you might have. But Nick the Dick Claxton. Okay. This is like a $2 guy here. Up to 3 from Tony. Which Tony, again, you've got Shepherd for $4. What are you doing with the rest of your... I know you got Lopez as your $1 flyer. Okay. Swoosh at $4 on Claxton. 5 for Tony. Tony's the Wemby team as well. To 7 on Claxton. That's sus. Like, I'd much rather a Nicola Kongwu or DeAndre Ayton. $7 on him now. He's got one spot left for $6. Eric's got one spot left for 10. Don Klingon. What is Klingon going to be looked at? I think he's like a $3, $4 guy. He's going for 7 on Yahoo. I'll throw 3 on him. Are we still in a hot room? Yeah, still a little bit. Still a little bit. Still more money off the board than we thought at this point. I still need 9. Have I got the most left? I do. 9 players left. I mean, most guys left to get 9. Obviously, you don't have the most money left. Bro, Viken's got 6 players, $8. Klingon goes for 6. He's in a worse spot than me. Ryan. Miles Bridges. I actually think there might be something value-wise here. Eric would suppose he hasn't chucked $10 on him already. I'll take 7 on Miles. I'd actually go as high as 10 here. I'll hold off on the $9 bid and hope someone else throws 9. Oh, Miles, already up to 10. Ugh. Swoosh at 11. 13. Ooh, okay. All right, we're getting serious now on Miles Bridges. $13. Good from Talk to the Swoosh. Good. Maybe he will recover from this. Maybe he will bring his team back from the brink. It's possible. I really hate building a team like this. Like, I hate it. Yeah, I hate this team. I hate building teams this way. Nominate Stephon Castle. This is a $1 guy. Shouldn't be anything more. Should not be anything more. But I'm sure he will be. Oh, he's only at... Oh, hang on. He's only at $1 now. Maybe not. Maybe common sense is prevailing here. This should be a $1 player. Burke Tapal. Wow. That happened. All right, cool. Good. Seems reasonable to me. Probably the best player left here is OG Anunoby, who could be considered a $20... Here he goes. Could be considered a $20 guy. I'll go up to 12 on him, because I think that's really strong value. All right, I'll throw 13 on OG, then I'll bow out. Wow, someone said I didn't want Castle, that's why I nominated him. And then no one bid on him. Wow, I am surprised that no one even threw a $2 on him. It's the vagaries of an auction. So OG goes for 14, which is a little bit higher than what I wanted. Still pretty good, though. I'm just so boxed in with this build. Mikal Bridges. $8 Yahoo. I think he's around 10. I'll take him. I'll take 5 on him for sure. I'll take him up to 8. I don't want any more than that. I'll leave him at that. $9. $9 Mikal Bridges. Rudy Gobert. What? He's still there. Interesting. Should be around $10, $8. 5. I'll throw 6 on him. Yeah, like I'm going for about $5 a player. Oh, God, it's so infuriating just having, like, no money. Gobert, $13. Actually went way higher than I thought he would. Holy crap. Michael Porter Jr., the poop cookie, $10. He's got a projected Yahoo at 19. I definitely won't be doing that. 5 I'll take him for, sure. I just worry about late season availability. Like a lot. Up to $9 for Michael Porter. Talk to the Swoosh, got him for 10. I don't love that. It's fine. Oh, it's me to nominate, is it? Thanks. Let's throw Norman Powell. Let's see how people view him after Tyler Hero being out to start the year. I think the Powell should be like a $5 or $6 guy. I think he's going to go more than that. I'll throw 6 on him. But yeah, I think Highmark is bidding like every player. Interesting is stalling here at 7. Didn't. Okay, I thought he would go higher. Interesting. Some of the targets that I'm looking at left here, Aiton. Eason, yeah, here we go. Oh, already up to 6, bro. I wanted to get him for like 4. Tari this season's already to 6. Like, I'll take 7 on him. Will anyone go higher? No. All right. Eason for 7. I think he's over a $10 player. All right, so we got another guy. I want a Kongu as well, so let's throw him in. Get him for 6. What? Yeah. What can I max bid? 13. I would bid 10. I'd bid 8 on a Kongu. I'm going to give him a 6. Oh, yeah, happy with that. Oh, yeah, very happy. A Kongu for $6. Incredibly happy. Now I've got $14 left for 7 players. Let's throw 4 $1 guys there. So 3 for 10. So $3 a player. Yeah, I like that. $6 for a Kongu. I'm very happy with that. Ben Mathurin. I'll take... Oh, bro. Who just threw 10 on him? Was it Eric? It had to be. Eric. I know. You've only got $10 left. He's not worth $10, so... It's going to look like you've spent all your budget. I don't think that you've planned that out particularly well. Yeah, that's... No. Eric, well done. You're the first to finish. I don't like some of that strategy there. But, okay, that's fine. Mathurin is clearly not worth 10. I don't know. He would have been the guy that I would have, like, to me, there is, like, you could have taken Aiton and got him at 10. You could have taken Kamara. You could have taken a flyer on Kevin Porter. I don't think Mathurin would have been the guy I went for. Tony's got 1 spot left at $6. Who's he going to throw out? Daniel Gafford, who probably starts to begin the year and I don't think holds it. I'll throw 2 on him. Like, that's fine. All right, good. Actually, I put the 2 on him and went, oh, I don't think I want that. So lucky someone else took him. $3 for Extreme on Daniel Gafford. This is an incredibly long moction for whatever reason. Derek Lively, I'm not going more than $1 on him. So, oh hi, Mark, you can have him. I'm going to bring that initial time down as well. Initial bid limit. That's going to come down to like... And the nomination time is coming down, even though I thought I set that last time. So we went for $2 Lively. Gafford went for 3. Interesting. It's reasonable. It's reasonable. All right, we're trying to speed this up a little bit, which I thought I did earlier, but I forgot to hit the update button. What an L, huh? Naz Reid, the Wizard of Noz. Should be $4 or $5. I'll take 3 on him. $4 for Burke Topal. Still got 7 players left to get. Nas up to 5. I think he's about right. By the way, report from Jalen Suggs asking how his knee was. Not good. There was a lot of words in there saying, I'm doing it, it's coming along. Like, I don't think he's going to be ready to begin the season. That's what it sounds like. Like, so already he was a huge bust candidate. I'd be very concerned about Jalen Suggs. Very concerned. Ivy should be like a $2 guy, $1 guy. He's already at 2. I'm not spending more than $1 on someone like that. So he goes for 2. So Tony's still got 1 player left for $6. Ryan's got $8 for 4. What else is interesting left? Still $53 for Swoosh for 5 guys. Yeah. John Collins is up there for 2. I think he's like a $5 to $6 guy. I'll throw 3 on him. Ooh, oh hi, Mark comes in at 40. Another guy that I'm going to look at is Shaden Sharp. John goes for 5. Okay. So over 100 guys have been picked now. There's not a huge amount of cash left. I don't know what Swoosh is going to spend his money on. Toby Harris. If I can get him for 5, I'll be very happy with it. What's his Yahoo price? $2, Tobias Harris. What? $2? I'll take Toby for 4 here. If I can get him. I need another guard eligible player soon. All right, so who do I want as that guard eligible player? Well, Shaden Sharp is who I want. Kevin Porter is an option for me. DiVincenzo is there too. But I think I do want Kevin Porter. As bad as that is. Harris goes for $6. All right, Switch comes in with $6 on Toby. Right, yeah. Very intrigued to see how the rest of his team fills out. DeAndre Ayton's still there. Christian Downtown Brown, who doesn't shoot from downtown, ever. One of the worst three-point volume guys, even though he's got a good percentage. I think he's like a $3 guy, $2 guy. He's only at 2. I thought someone might go a little higher there. Wendell Carter. Well, this is a $1 one. Surely no one else is throwing more on this, but like obviously Ken can't do anything else. But I don't know why that would be the guy that you would target. He can still go up to a $2 bid on someone. I don't know why you would do that with Wendell. Is he even draftable in 12s? Probably not. Oh, this is me. Anthony Simon's $1. Hopefully someone takes him for 2, because I don't really want him for 1. I still want to throw my Ayton or Sharp out there, the guys that I actually want. Oh, man, he's going to fall through for $1, which is not the worst. Okay, it's not the worst. It's not the best. I did not think that that would fall through like that to me. Yahoo's got an average of $5 on him. Simons. Okay. Oh, here comes Ayton. So people are saving. Well, this is one of the guys swooshes after. He's lasted a while here, obviously. $12 for Ayton. Wow, okay. I think that the price is fine. He's the last guy left that has a Yahoo average price of over $10. Or actually sits exactly at 10, up to 14. Wow, people really were saving their money for DeAndre Ayton, huh? Swoosh is in here for 15. So he goes for $15 to Swoosh, who's got $32 left for 3 players. Now, I do have like 4 or 5 guys left who I value around $10, so maybe they're the guys he's targeting. But I'm not sure. Swoosh, who are you nominating? Cam Johnson. Should be like an $8 or $9 guy. He might be one of the more available guys left. What can I bid up to? $8. No, yeah, $8. I'll go 5 on him. Swoosh goes up to 7. If I get him for 8, it means I've got 5 $1 players. Yeah, well, obviously it's gone too high now. All right, so Swoosh is going to take him for 9. I mean, he can outbid whoever he wants, but like, it's $9 on Cam Johnson. So he's got 2 players left for $23. Don't really know how that's going to play out. Like, he's going to overspend on whoever he wants, he will get. Ooh, is this who he wants? Because this is who I want, Tamani Kamara. I'm very doubtful that I'll get him. I'll take 6 on him. Actually, we'll go. Oh, no, I won't go to. Will I go to 8? Like, yeah, Twitch took him for 8. Swoosh is gonna. That's gonna be one of the guys he's going for. Gets him for 9. So he's got $14 left for 1 player. And I think we can obviously tell there is no one worth $14 left. So again, he did leave that a little bit too long. I think he mismanaged the funds somewhat. When we all do to some degree. Like, you could say that I've mismanaged the funds, which is fine as well. But I think he did leave his run too late. He missed too many guys in the middle. Shaden Sharp, I will spend 6 on him if that's what it gets to. I would like to get him. He's one of the higher guys left on my board here. Him and Wiggins and Porter. Shaden up to 6. Swoosh for 7. Swoosh, you can just, if you want him, just take him, man. What are you holding your money for? Like, literally, if you want him, just take him. So he takes Shaden Sharp for $7, and he left $7 on the board. Okay. I think that strategy was right and then wrong in the middle. But he's done now. Ryan Roth. Jaden McDaniels, not particularly interested here. Maybe $2. Oops, all right, someone bid him for 2. So he goes for $2. Oh, reasonable. I'm going to throw CJ and Wiggins into my queue, who I hope to sneak through a little bit. There hasn't really been much sneaking through in this draft. Burke Topal. D'Lo. It's like a $1, $2 guy. I got some $6 guys to get. Wiggins is who I want. Kevin Porter is also who I want. So I might go like 6 on one of those guys. Colin Sexton, that's a $1 player. I can go $5 and $4 on 2 guys. So if I can get Wiggins, Porter, McCollum, each one of those guys for 5, 1 and for 4, I'll be happy. Sexton goes for $1, which sounds right. Wiggins, Porter for 5 and 4, or combined 9 is what I want to do. Is it possible? I like that Swoosh is gone because his extra money is out of there now. Ohio Mike's got a little bit of money left. Tony Coolcoach can come in, or Draymond would be good too. Draymond would be nice. I'll leave it because I want Wiggins and Porter. Could I get Porter for $1? $2? Could I get CJ Wiggins and Porter for $9? $10? Draymond up to $6. I almost did it. I almost said 6, 7. $6 for Draymond. Fairly reasonable. Keegan Murray. Should be 4 or 5 here. I'm not going to do it. And this is where we get into the stage where the big guys are like, I'm focused on Wiggins and I'm focused on Porter. So I'm like, I'm not going to bid on Murray. But if I get to the stage where I miss out on Wiggins and Porter, the other guys that I could have pivoted to are gone. So I do need to get Wiggins just to see whether I get him. And then I can readjust my strategy after that. So Keegan at 3 is pretty good. I think that's pretty good. It's if you can now. So like, I'm definitely nominating one of those guys in my queue because I need to know whether I get them or not. So then I can adjust after that. Davion, this is a $1 player that I think someone might throw a 2 or a 3 on him. No. All right, so let's throw Wiggins out. I'll go up to 5 for Wiggins. So I'm going to let someone do 4 unless it ticks down. I'll throw 5 and then I could be out. So like, if I'm not going to get him, it's good to know so I can pivot to the next guy. Fuck. All right, so Wiggins out. But let's reassess now. So we still want Porter. We still want... Yeah. What do we do here? I'm going to throw Dante in there too. Devin Vassell. Like $2? Ooh, okay. Like I've got to, again, make sure that I'm getting the guys that I need to get. Bob Portis will be another one that I can look at for like $2 or so that we'll throw into the queue. So Vassell goes for 6. Wow. Okay. I'm a bit worried about what his role is going to be. 6, I didn't think people would be going that high at this point. Tony Coolcoach, you've got 1 bid left, $6. Who are you trying to take? Jeremy Grant, you can 100% have him. And then you're going to leave $5 on the table. That's a horrific use of a last nomination. I don't really get that. Wow. Well, bye-bye, Tony. Don't really understand that. All right, that's at least someone else. And so $7 left, $5 left. Very good. Bradley Beal. What? Highmark just maxed out at $15. Well, Jesus Christ, why did someone throw a $15 bid on Bradley Beal? All right, so he's maxed out and gone. Way too expensive for Beal. I would have been in on Beal at $5 or $6. But obviously did not have the facilities to match that bid. Rowan Barrett Jr. I worry a little bit about his role being squeezed somewhat. As a $1 player, I would have taken him. He's already at 2. Probably not for me. Burke Topal. 2 players left, $5 max. I've still got $13 left. Twitch has got 25. Actually, he's in a underrated spot of having too much money left. So is Muswab, actually. Fed Van Vliet, what are you doing? Did that get auto-nominated? Okay. So he's got 1 spot left for $4. Okay, that's obviously a mistake. It has to be. Like, what on earth is that? Aaron Gordon. I'll take him for 4, actually. Yeah, you said the internet bugged out on him. It's why you always want to have someone in the queue so that a situation like that doesn't happen. $3 on Aaron Gordon. Am I going to get him? No, Extreme. Can you just, like, actually eat a dick or something? Aaron Gordon up to $4. I still need 6 players. God, I hate this build. I hate this structure. I hate attacking an auction draft this way. Muswab. CJ. All right, I will go up to 4 here. Well, I won't because I just did 3 on him. $5 on CJ McCollum. I don't want to do that. Motorcade nominating. He's got $16 left for 4 players. Pods. I will like to take Pajemski. I'll go up to 4. I did 3 again. I'll take 3 on Pajemski. I would be very happy with 3. Motorcade. Like, seriously. Fuck off. No, I'll leave it. Whew. $4 for Pajemski. Viken. J Huff. Straight up to 2 for J Huff. I like the idea behind it. He goes for 2. All right, it's my pick. I will do Porter. I'll go to 5. Muswab, I need you to leave me alone. Like, for the love of God. I could go to 6 here. All right, Kevin Porter for $5. I actually hate myself now. And I think my family should be disappointed. DiVincenzo and Portis will be where I spend some money to. Jalen Suggs, I'm just $1 on Suggs, nothing more. I got $4 to max out on one more guy. Wow, Suggs for 4. Burke Topel, that's your last bid, or he didn't get it. Twitch, you are in some strife, man. $20 for 5 players. I don't know where you're spending that. 7 on Suggs is crazy. 8 on Suggs is crazy. What is going on? I know you guys have got money around, but like, bro, I don't think he's ready to start the year. Yeah, 8. Wow. $8 on Suggs. Hartenstein went for 8. I got a Kongwu for 6. This is where you sit. I got Eason for 7. I forgot I even got Tari Eason. Quentin Grimes, currently unsigned. This shouldn't be more than $1. Should not be more than $1. Alright, goes for exactly $1. I'm just putting an injury tag on Suggs on Basketball Monster because I'm just very worried about his response to that question yesterday. Burke Topal's got one spot, $4 left. Bob Portis. Well, I will max this out for Bob. What's my max? 4. So I'm going to wait. All right, I can go to 3 now. I don't want to bid 3. I want to bid 4. Well, I had to because it was going to run out. Twitch, yeah, of course, mate. Of course you'll do that. Oh, you got way too much money. I can't bid that now. Herbert Jones. Already up to $4. Burke's trying to max out here. So I can't bid on that. Take him. What's the max bid left? Masab can go to 15. Jesus Christ. Twitch coming in for 5. You can see some of the problems that people can get into with teams and managing their money, can't you? I hope you can. Muswab, you've got Mossab. I want to say Muswab. Mossab. $4. 4 players left. Drew Holiday. It's a pretty interesting pick. I won't spend my 4 on him. I want my 4 on DiVincenzo. $3 for Drew. All right, we're getting to the end of this ever so slowly. Who is it? Timothy John. That's a $1 guy. He's at 2 though. Twitch always is coming in with the extra bid. He's got too much money. So $3 for TJ. Viken got $4 left for 3 players. I worry that someone's going to outbid me on Dante. And then I'm running out of guys that I want to spend money on. Dennis Schroeder. That's a $1 to $2 guy. I'm marginally interested, but not more than that. Yeah, I would have loved to have just had the DiVincenzo discussion finished so that I could understand where to put the rest of my money. $2. All right, we're throwing Dante out, and I will go up to 4 on this. But I'm not throwing the max 4 on there because it'd be nice if I had... Well, I just got cooked then, didn't I? Burke Topal threw 4 on him. That's what... Yeah, Burke. Twitch up to 5. Too many guys with money to throw on players they shouldn't be throwing it on, but they have to because they've got the money left. Now I need to figure out what I am doing. I can still max bid $4. Aaron Neesmith, I might look at him as a $2 guy. DeAndre Hunter, so through 3. I'll go 4 on DeAndre Hunter, actually. I think that to start the season, there's a lot of value here. Now, Twitch will probably throw a 5 on him just because that's what he likes to do. Well, he can't. He can only go to 3. Twitch, I think I've out-Twitched you. And I've out-Twitched Burke Topal as well. Extreme's only a $1 player. Masab can do it, but he's not going to. Ooh. All right. DeAndre Hunter, $4. Filipowski. Now, I can only do $1 bids now. I can do 1s, and Extreme can do 1s. Filipowski goes for $1. Burke, again. He's got his $4 left. Neesmith. Yeah, all right, so he's through his 4 on that. I think this is a solid pick. No one's doing that. Okay, so he's done. So we've only got 1, 2, 3, 4, 7 guys left. 7 teams left. Not much money left at all across the board here. Young Hun Sen. Okay, well, that's a $1 waste. The other $1 guy I've got to throw into my queue is Nemesh Keita. And do I throw Diabate in there? Not really. I don't really want to. Mossab. You got too much money, man. What are you going to do? Like, literally, who are you bidding on? Ooh, Ricochet. That's an interesting pick. Somebody with some money should throw more on that. Now, he can obviously outbid everybody. And yeah, he's left way too much money on his board. His wallet is a little overstuffed. So Burke is finally out. Oh yeah, he was out before that. My bad. Mossab still got 2 guys and $12. Keontae. Yeah, I had him as a $1 guy in my queue, but I can't get him for $1. I might try the other George for $1. And Bryce Sensible will go in my queue for $1. And Cater. Jabari Smith. That's not a bad $1 pick either. And the other one I'm going to throw in my queue is Pippen. Whitmore. We're not all down to 1s yet, are we? No, we're not. Oh, it's me. So let's throw one of my $1 guys out there. Keyshawn. Can I sneak him through for $1? I think I will. Okay, that's fine. All right, Keyshawn George for $1. Okay with that. Interestingly, DeJounte has not gone. Kyrie has not gone. Collier, probably a $1 guy here. We'll twitch through 3 on him, so that's all he's got left. He can be outbid still. Ryan can still get him. Ryan's got $6 left for 2 players. So, yeah, what's he going to do with that? I've only got 2 guys left now. 3 guys left, sorry, on my team. 3 guys, $3. I've got the most roster spots left to fill. Ryan, done. All right, that's a $1 pick. Cool, go for it. Like, is Santi worth putting in the queue? Yeah, he probably is. Bub? For $1, yeah. Extreme's got... He's a $1 guy. Kuzma. Fair. Mossab coming in for $2. He's... Wow, just... Yeah. Ryan could outbid him, but he won't. So he's got $10 left. Yeah, again, that has not managed well. I'd say 4 people here have gone... for a room that was hot, 4 people just mismanaged and didn't spend enough. Talk to the swoosh, Eric. There was someone else. Oh, Mossab and one other. I can't remember the other one. The Big Areola, Conker Nipple for $1. Motorcade's got 1 player left for $3. He can still be outbid by Ryan. But that's it. Scott, yeah, damn it. He was one of my $1 guys. It's a good pick. So $3. Ryan not interested. Ryan obviously has a target, so Ryan can just get literally whoever he wants. So he must have a guy. Like when you're in that spot with Ryan where you got the most money left, like you can get whoever you want. So I just don't know who that guy is that he wants. PJ Washington, not bad here. That's obviously not who Ryan wants. So this is my pick now. Now, I worry that Ryan's going to want Nemesh Cater. Let's do Cam Whitmore. Will someone grab him? Viken grabbed him. So it's not who Ryan wanted. So Viken's going to be out here on $2. Damn it. Would have been good for me to get the Keyshawn George and Cam Whitmore pairing. Just to see who pops off with Bilal out. So now Ryan, you got $5. Just take who you want, man. Like no one's outbidding you. Just pick whoever. Kyrie. Alright, fine. Like it's done. No one can outbid. I don't know. What are we waiting for here? Alright. So is DeJounte not going to go? Do I take DeJounte for $1? It's just me and Extreme here. Alright. Maybe I will just throw DeJounte in for $1. I've got 3 guys left. Alright, let's just do it. DeJounte. And then I want Cater and Sensible as my other 2. Or do I take Bilal? Westbrook, that's an insane pick. That's literally what are we doing? All right, give me Cater. And then my next pick is just going to be Sensible. Or do I take Aldama? Or do I take Bub? Because it's only me that's left. I'm just having a look at what else I can do here. Bryce. All right, I'll just say Bryce is my last pick. All right, I don't like this team. I don't like this draft build. I was just showing you some of the difficulties associated with it. I do have 2 top 10 guys in Dončić and Edwards. I've got Zion, who can be a top 20 guy, but risk associated with it. So my team is Dončić, Edwards, Anthony Simons for $1, Eason, Zion, Bam, Okongwu, Kevin Porter, DeAndre Hunter, Keyshawn George, DeJounte Murray, Nemesh Cater, and Bryce Sensible. A lot of streaming options on that team. I hate these builds. This further illustrates to me how much I hate these builds. I think some people, again, I loved Talk to the Swooshes approach until the mid-rounds where I think he was a little too soft on guys. I still think his team is strong. The problem with his team overall is, again, it looks great now, but there is nobody droppable on that team. So when you're talking about, like, when you start to stream in, you don't have that flexibility. So the team looks super strong, but the flexibility isn't there, which is a problem. All right, that is the first auction mock done. I will probably do another one where I go more for balanced. I talked about a balanced build yesterday in the, 2 days ago in the punting show, talking about ways that you can structure teams out and ways to do that with punting builds and all that sort of stuff. So yeah, you can check that out if you want. Locked On Fantasy Basketball Bowl, Linktree/LOFB Bowl, QR on the screen. Check the link in the description as well. Hit the subscribe button if you can. Hit the hype button if you can. Thumb it up if you can. Guys, we are done here. Thank you so much for listening and watching. If you're here through to the end, give me a code word. Drop it in the comments. What can the code word be? Heel balm. Heel balm. Drop it in the comments. Guys, we're done here. Thank you so much for listening, everyone. Heel balm. See ya. theme game.